Happy summer, y'all. We went from frozen tundra to tank tops real quick like, didn't we? But I've mowed the lawn twice and I'm here for it. Yes, I know, some people were calling for a no-mow May. But if you know me, one, I would have ended up in therapy. Not that there's anything wrong with therapy. I just would have ended up with more therapy, we'll say. Two, I would have had to quadruple cut my lawn, and that would have meant hauling like 3 loads of grass clippings to the landfill in June. So we're going to just call this one a draw, and I'm going to keep mowing my lawn. But you do you. If you don't want to, that's fine. This week, City Administrator Steve Volkert joins me to talk about all of the great things going on in the city of Hartford, Wisconsin right now. There's a lot of fun development taking place, and the city is abuzz with great recreational activities, events, and fun places to dine. So get ready for 15 minutes on the City of Hartford with Steve Volkert on 15 Minutes with Fuzz. Steve, thanks for joining the show today. Hartford has been, every time I drive past or drive through or stop in and have a meal or recently went to a wedding, every time I go through, things in Hartford seem to be growing and developing and modernizing, and it's always seems to be alive.
Yeah, absolutely. Hartford is definitely something that, a place that more people are moving to, and when people move to a community, that businesses and developers take notice, and they want to be a part of it.
With that, there was the old Kmart building, which obviously Kmart had its woes back in the day and has moved out. And that building sat there blighted for a bit, but now we've got some exciting development going on there.
Yeah, so the Festival Foods Company, who is based out of northeastern Wisconsin, purchased the entire block in essence, and they have torn down the original Kmart building. They are in the process of building a new Festival Foods. It'll be modeled much like their other southeastern Wisconsin brand new facilities.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have a drive-through coffee shop, a lot of other amenities that they have in their models in the southeastern Wisconsin area. And then after they've finished that, and that'll be opening probably around July 1st. And then there's also a new strip mall right in front of that. It's 6 tenants inside there. We do not know who all the tenants are yet. They're telling us that 5 out of 6 of the spots are filled.
Oh, great.
But they're not releasing who those are.
Sure.
We would anticipate that 2 or 3 of the current tenants in the strip mall to the west of where Festival Foods will be moving over there.
Okay.
But we don't know that for a fact. And then where the strip mall is now, to the west of Festival Foods, they will be tearing that all down, including the old Century Foods, for those who remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll be building a brand new building there. We don't know what exactly it is. However, they did ask for a zoning change to mixed use, which would be commercial on the bottom, residential on the top.
Okay.
So we're looking forward to seeing what happens there. And then if you're thinking inside or in front along Highway 60 of this entire block, there's a former Ponderosa.
Yeah.
Would those remember what Ponderosa restaurant used to be? And that one, of course, closed about a year ago, and that is now the new home of Culver's. They'll be opening also about July 1st.
Okay, about July 1st. I just drove past the other day and saw that it was getting close.
Yeah, absolutely. People are excited. It's funny in small towns where they get excited about Culver's and things like that, which is awesome. I mean, we miss Culver's. We love Culver's. It's been down since September 11th of last year, and so we're excited to have a new one.
Very good. Now, not only on the retail and the shopping and commercial side of things, but there's also a number of new businesses going in the industrial park as well, right?
Yeah, we've got a new business that's going to be building probably this late summer or early fall. Then along with that, quite a few other industrial businesses are looking to expand or have expanded this spring. And there's obviously the need for the services and the products in which they're providing out in the industrial park. That's the reason that they're expanding. And there's also a lot of adding to automation.
Sure.
All these businesses need employees, and if they can't get employees, then they're looking at how can you add automation to continue to create the widgets that they make, so to speak.
Right.
So
Right. Moving from the industrial park over to downtown, there are going to be some developments at Centennial Park there. Tell us about those.
yeah, so Centennial Park is what we'll call just to the east of the post office,
Mhm.
or on the northern banks of the Mill Pond, right in downtown.
Mhm.
Rubicon River Mill Pond. And so that's been kind of just a green field for a long time. It had a path going through it, but it's pretty much just a green field. And now we're going to be adding a new pavilion. It's going to have a performing area, a staging area, bathrooms, which were not there before,
Right.
an enclosed area in which someone could rent if you have a family event that you'd like to have outdoors or indoors. You can rent that area. And it'll also have new playground equipment out there for kids of different ages and different abilities.
Excellent.
Yeah, so and exercise stops for those that know parklands. You can have along a trail. You'll have different exercises
Yeah.
you can do along the trail.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah,
And you guys are also putting in a kayak launch there too, right?
yeah. So the north wall of that mill pond is being redone right now. Actually, it'll start in August and it'll be done in November. There's a reason why you do it in fall versus doing it in summer or spring, because of fish and everything else.
Oh, sure, yeah.
The DNR wants to make sure that you're not disrupting them.
That makes
So
sense.
we're going to be putting in a new northern wall, which will be done by Wondra Construction. And we're excited about the idea of, like you said, a kayak launch, a new boat launch, an ADA fishing pier. So
Great.
a lot of reasons to come down to that mill pond in that area for fishing or boating or kayaking or whatever. It'll be a great attraction to the middle of downtown.
Absolutely. Well, that's great, and it'll be good to see that area being made so that more people want to come and make use of that beautiful spot in Hartford and have people be able to take advantage of that, whether they're residents or coming from wherever they may be.
Yeah,
coming.
well, we'd love to have a lot more visitors come into downtown. Of course, if they're going to come into downtown and they do some kayaking or they're going to do some boating, they're going to do some fishing. Hopefully, they also stop by some of the restaurants or the stores that we have in downtown. Downtown Hartford truly only has about one vacant building in the entire downtown.
Sure.
A lot of new businesses have come to downtown in the last 3 years. We just had a brand new one, Horizon Outfitters, which again is doing kayaking and camping and outdoor walking trips and things like that. So
Sure.
we're excited about having those types of businesses in downtown, and they all kind of melt together real well. And yeah,
Very good. And speaking of that, so if you are going to be coming into Hartford on Saturdays, starting this weekend after the date of this show airs, September 20, or excuse me, I'm way ahead of time, May 21st,
Yeah.
the Hartford Farmers Market begins, right?
Yeah, so the Saturday morning farmers market will start, and that's going to be taking place in Jordan Park. That's located in the parking lot of the Shower Center, the Auto Museum, the Rec Center. They all share the same parking lot. So that's Saturday mornings, and we'll also have a Thursday evening farmers market that moved from Wednesday night, which was in the library parking lot, to now Thursday night. And this time it'll be inside of the courtyard of the Shower Center. So you can go there for your vegetables, your flowers, everything at a farmer's market. But then also there's live music, there's drinks, there's all sorts of things, food you can take advantage of at the Shower Center. So it'll be a very cool event. A reason to get people to come in on Thursday nights to downtown Hartford.
Excellent. And then also on the Saturday after this airs, so on Saturday the 21st, there's the annual car show, right?
Yeah, the 12th annual car show. It's a classic car show, and it's in downtown Hartford. So if you can't miss it if you drive into Hartford on Highway 60 or Highway 83 coming in town. You're going to see in the downtown area, it'll be lined with cars from all years and all makes and models. If you'd like more information on that, you can contact the Chamber of Commerce. But it's a great event. Come on down, take a look at the cars, enjoy the people, and while you're there, you can do some shopping.
All right, very good. Any other big things on the horizon for Hartford?
There's it always surprises us when someone asks about what else is going on. Of course, there's people always ask what's going on where the old Culvers used to be. That's kind of like a big deal to people. Right. I have no idea why. We just know it's a commercial business because they haven't asked for a zoning change, and so that'll be coming up in summer for fall. So look forward to that.
All right, very good. Well, Steve, I really appreciate you coming on and talking to us about all the things going on in Hartford. You're welcome back anytime, and we appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you again to Hartford City Administrator Steve Volkert for joining me on this week's episode of 15 Minutes with Fuzz. If you ever have an idea for the show, if there's something you want to hear, something you think I should hear about, whatever it is, don't hesitate to reach out. There's a handy little form if you go to fuzz.cc/guest. That is fuzz.cc/guest. New episodes come out every Monday morning, and lots of fun things are coming up for you. I do appreciate you listening, and when you subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts, thank you. And thank you again for listening. We'll talk to you next time right here on 15 Minutes with Fuzz.